Welcome back. Well, some adults find themselves in some financial issues, if you will. So no surprise when it comes to our kids and money. Parents have obviously want to be thinking about, hey, what can I do for my kids to help them alleviate some of the issues that maybe I've had in my own life. So we're going to talk with Tony Walls today from Town and Country Credit Union to give some great advice for kids. Welcome to the show, man. It's great to have you here.
Thanks.
It's funny this topic comes up because I've been thinking lately, the eighth wonder of the world is that, the compound interest. And so I'm thinking, man, what if I just put away a few bucks a month for Isabella? When she ends up being 20, it's a lot of money, right?
It's going to make a big difference, yeah, that's for sure. I think it's important to educate the kids as they get older, even when they're very young, give them a small allowance. They want to save up for that toy, just so that they realize money and how to budget it. You can start kids as young as 4 or 5. 20% goes into savings, and this is the amount you can get a toy with or something. But it really gives them that discipline from early on, which not all of us have sometimes, even high school. And I remember me in college, probably not the best. But you learn from that, and if they learn at a young age, it's going to make a big difference.
So you mentioned 20% on the savings. So can you go ahead and actually open up accounts in young people's names? And if so, how does that work? And
great question. We have what's called Pee-wee accounts at a lot of the credit unions, Town and Country. We have that too. And we actually have a promotion next month, a little plug for us, for our Pee-wee accounts in August. But yeah, you just need an adult on there, obviously, because you can't open it just in the child's name. But it's a great way. Say when grandma or grandpa or aunts and uncles give them some money during birthdays or Christmas, you can put some of that money in, and you can start right away when they're young. And it's a great way to build that and open them when they're very young.
So what's a Pee-wee account exactly? I mean, there's some advantages to that, or what?
Yeah, there's right away there's some matching funds on some promotions and so forth. You get a little bit higher interest rate too, and it's just a great way to get them in the habit of saving. We also have some online tools for all ages from 5 years old on up. It's called our Bonsai program. And that's just right online. You don't have to be a member to access that, just at townandcountry.org. And you can go to the bonsai training, and they have specialized videos and little games from kids from, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, high school, college, and it goes on and on. For financial training, right online, completely free.
Really?
Yep.
What's the URL again?
It's townandcountry.org. Just spelled out, Town and Country.
And I search bonsai training and...
Yep, if you click on financial tools, you'll be able to see that. And some other things we do is, I think I mentioned before, been out to almost every high school this year, just talking about credit scores and so forth. You look at all the classes that we have in high school. The fact that we don't have a Finance 101 that's mandatory for checking accounts, CDs, college loans, how to buy a car, all those things is beyond me, nationwide.
I was literally just going to ask you about that, because I was going to say, okay, you're dealing with a lot of people, obviously, and so sometimes younger people, like we've talked about, if you were to give people, one piece of advice, whether it's parents talking to their kids or younger people, what would you say to them?
I would say the main thing is to get educated. Just learn about things. I have people come in and through no fault of their own, they've just never been introduced to it. They're like, okay, what's the difference between a debit card and a credit card? Things like that. Some really basic skills and information that people need to know so they don't get taken advantage of, and some other things. So I think it's important to educate starting at a young age with savings and building on that. And then as you get older, obviously you add some layers that a lot of parents will get, 13, 14, they start getting a job. Get them a checking account, get them a debit card. Obviously, the parent has to be on that too. So, but it's a great way to build that. And a lot of times when they have a job, they need a direct deposit or something. You just need a parent on there too, obviously, because they're minors still.
Great stuff. Well, I think one of the great things about you too is you're willing to sit down with people and help them out. So if people want to contact you, get more info, how do they do that?
They go to townandcountry.org, and we actually have an Apply Now tab right there if they need loans or if they want some financial counseling. We do have some financial counselors there. We might not always be able to do something right away, but we can educate you a little bit and try to get you back on track.
Yeah, at least you got some more information, right? To
Absolutely.
make better decisions. And remember the bonsai training. I love that.
Bonsai,
check it out.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it, Tony.
Yep, thanks, Chris.
All right, stay with us. Coming up, some of the things you are going to see at the event coming up it's a bazaar, apparently. Stick around for that.